iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Welcome to the weekend. Kaizer Chiefs, Golden Arrows. Hilal, Mamelodi Sundowns. We're here again then. Next week we'll give you the international fixtures. Bafana, Nefra. But you Pogba versus Mvala.
Imancane kuleyo. Yabona ezinye izinto. Ufana ukuthi uzothi ukhulume ngeSantin bese ukhuluma ngemaponya khona. Into zithi uyabona nje ukuthi the stage level ayikho.
But you remember now ukuthi uke wafuna ukushaya ngempama uPodolski one time.
No, phela leso sikhathi leso that was football at its best. So we can match at that level. Bobona na ukuthi when it comes to playing nabo bangafonela manje Chairman bazokutshela ukuthi hey labana basihlupha la short leyana.
I will never forget that moment. You doing this to Poto. Ngizokushaya.
And you know the funny thing is after the game, one guy t-shirt there. Still have pictures yakho ukuthi wena.
You earned his respect.
Yeah, no wabo ukuthi le petit trouble.
There you go. Golden Arrows, Kaizer Chiefs. I don't know what to say actually. Other than the fact that I have seen Golden Arrows in the last 3-4 matches that they've played. I watched one game against Cape Town City. Between them and City, I can't remember which other game I saw, but I think I saw them in the last 2 games. They are unconvincing. I would not put my money on them, but they are playing a Kaizer Chiefs who can unconvince too against a Baroka, against a Stellenbosch sometimes.
Nguleka ngibulise wena mfethu.
Yes sir.
Ngibulise Justice ngibulise Junior. Ngibulise nani emakhaya ngicela support njalo iDiskiTV. Ngizobe nje njalo akujiki futhi.
Akaxoxwa ngoDrez.
uDrez umfowethu ukhona naye ningathi sengivala umnyango ningixoleleni bafethu. Yawuthethu strong. Siwazivuka naye la muntu loya.
Offensive player high. Drake
Kuleko. Kunzima to talk about teams that they're struggling, both of them. Ayuking Atuzoti is got an upper hand to another one because they're struggling in different angles while they're playing, you know.
Do you remember what was the result for Chiefs before the derby?
Kuleko.
I think, was it not Baroka 1-0?
Baroka 1-0.
And then it was Pirates 2-1?
2-1.
Okay, so to them, of course, overall, on the basis of the football that they play, they're not good looking on the eye, pleasing to the eye. But they've won the last 2 matches. So maybe it might be unfair to say that they're struggling per se.
That's my worry. You know when you win, we look at how you play. To deserve that win, or you don't deserve that win. You know, each Chiefs are winning, but when you look at the game itself, you're like, hey, but winner kanjani. You know, and it's worrying because our football is not gonna grow. Kuleko. When teams are winning without a proper playing, a proper structure, a proper direction, it's worrying because it's like a norm when Chiefs wins and people are saying no, it's winning, we are picking the winning ways. But you know, is it something that you're gonna hold on for the next season, 2, 3, 4 season? No, you can't. You can't live the way they're living now because you know there's future. Next season, are you gonna continue the way we are doing things? You know, it's worrying me when Chiefs are winning, but you look at how they're playing, you question a lot of things. You know, having more defenders at the back. Some players, you know, you see them playing. Upaka would see him in the midfield.
That's why he man of the match last time. Good. I'm phone Nasser Radio when he was paraded on radio as if he had the most brilliant game ever.
When
I'm never the man of the match.
Yeah, one of these are the things that we question. If you saying Upaka was the man of the match, and then what about the keeper Van Peterson? So I don't know. Maybe I was watching any game because I believe Ugutu Peterson was a key man in that game. He was the one that really helped the Chiefs to win that game. You know, especially the last seconds where he made a save. We thought it's in. You know, so he made some brilliant save in the derby. So I don't know. We choose differently as people, but when you analyze the game itself, you know, you need to look at there's key points in the game where you like, okay, in those key moments, this player was available.
Arrows versus Kaizer Chiefs tomorrow.
Gulero, as always, they will win against the Chiefs and everyone will be happy, but still asking a good team. They're gonna really be the Chiefs that we all know in terms of sustain the winning with good football now, or they're gonna sustain the winning. No matter how they play, as long as they get points, that's what they want. But I'm I will give them, because Arrows also they've got problems. I don't know what's happening with Arrows. They trying to play their game, but it seems like it's not working. Something is missing.
Yeah, and the difference is that obviously last season they were number 4.
Yeah.
Manda Ngigazi graduated to Orlando Pirates.
Yes.
And they're not maintaining that top 4 now.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's happening.
Top 10 team now.
Something is happening in that team that it's not right. And I thought Ulonduzana his job was to maintain that team. But I don't know. I think that's something with our South African coaches, that when they get to a team, they try to change things.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, they lost Tumsako Makobela, who was very important for them.
Yes.
I'm just saying this from memory, that I don't remember if there were other key players, but knowing Eros being a selling club, I remember Seth Perisnath as well. Left for Sikukune. The players that were important for them last season, they left, so they no longer have the same resources.
For me, I would say that's an excuse. Because when you look at their record, Arrows, there's been like
they are a selling club.
Yes, so it means when they sell, they know they've got a replacement.
But one thing for sure though is that it was the first time that they were number 4.
Yeah.
If they continued to sell, they were going to go back to being a normal top 10 team. So they are where they belong now. Because they sold the players, they lost the coach, so they are back to where they belong now.
So it means they didn't have a proper planning, because when you sell. You sell because you know that you've got.
No, but they'll replace Abona, but they will replace with iDiski Challenge players.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And it's going to take them a season or 2. You're saying Kaizer Chiefs for a win tomorrow?
Yeah, I see Chiefs winning again, and I don't see Arrows really stopping them with the winning. Yes, they will play good football, Arrows. They will create chances there and there, but I still see Chiefs winning.
All right, Al Hilal, Mamelodi Sundowns. Everyone on 4 points, Sundowns on 10 points. I was cautioned by someone not to say Sundowns have gone through already, because mathematically they can still not qualify. Well, I look at the head-to-head and I'm saying they have gone through, because even if they lose the 2 matches, it means that there will be other teams who are on 10 points also. No one is going to be on 11 points except for Mamelodi Sundowns. They've gone through. But of course, they're still going to treat it professional. What do you expect tomorrow?
This is a big stage for Sundowns, and I believe they are over the moon. Babe Krupini against Al Hilal. Al Merrick, Babe
2 wins against Al back to back.
Yeah, with 10 points. I mean, I think when you look at other groups, I doubt that it is a team that has got those 10 points. Gulego, yes, I believe we're talking about a professional team, professional coaches that I respect and I love them a lot. I learn a lot from them, and I believe what they're gonna do now is to try and give others a chance. Maybe play. I would love to see Ulonduzana. I hope Usereno maybe is better. If it's not better, it's okay. Erasmus there, and the South American also there. Saavedra also there. And maybe give Villa a chance, and then start Abo Loduzana, Abo Mkulisi, Abo Mukwena, Abo Domingo. We still have Abo Kapinga, we still have Maye Malapayana, we still have Uralane also there. Yeah, man, they've got Sundowns. With Sundowns, Gulego is whoever that you're gonna put in, you still get see the professionalism from those boys. They're still gonna work hard. They're still gonna produce the results, or give you good results. And their play, their philosophy, they're not changing anything. It's only the personnel.
Do you remember Do you remember how that match was? The last time they played against Al Merrick, the last Sudanese team that they played.
Yeah.
And then there were 5,000 fans.
Yes.
After half time. Yeah. And also you remember how it was when they played Al Ahly,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden there were like 5,000 fans. Do you notice the difference in the intensity of the game as more and more fans are being introduced?
Yes.
Is it becoming more difficult to express themselves now?
You know, when one is the disadvantage is that for Sundowns, we don't have supporters at home.
They only have 2,000.
Yeah, now they've got 2,000 comparing to them, and you know it's always gonna play a part. You know, when you've got a lot of voices now compared to before, where you had you know, but now you can hear the voice, and it's always, you know, when you've got supporters, they play a part in terms of trying to intimidate the opponents. So yes, it's gonna be a bit difficult because Sundowns are not used to more than 2,000 supporters. It's gonna be a bit tricky. But why I'm saying that, in our league, there's no supporters, so they are used to that quietness. You know, only in the Champions League where they had to have 2,000.
Mamelodi Sundowns or Hilal?
Sundowns will go all the way back. I don't see them stopping playing their song. You know, that's why about Shishan and Piano, they'll continue playing their song, go through to the quarterfinals and all the way to the final.
Trapattoni.
Trapattoni.
Mr. Goldfinger.
Mina ngicela ukukhuluma ngalo wase-Italy. Usho Trapattoni lo.
Trapattoni. Mr. Goldfinger.
Yeah, no. Uke wangicoach uTrapattoni lapha ku-Sundowns. Yeah. Yabona, these are guys that we respect in the game.
Trapattoni.
We learn a lot from them, and they're good to be there. But allow us to do things now. It's our turn now. Allow us to do things. When I've got a headache, Peter, then I'll come to say, hey, Trapper. Gonje when I go 1982, when I was born, Gonje coach kanjani, then I'll see okay balance. But now it's our turn.
There you go. The iDiskiTV Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching.